Hi, I'm Pastor Joe Williams. Welcome to Westside Community Church. I'm here to give you an updated tour of our church and facilities. Well, actually, I'm here to share with you a part of the continuing vision that we believe God has given us here at Westside Community Church. About 4 years ago, we moved into this current location. We were blessed to inherit 4.5 acres of land and a lovely old church that had been around for over 75 years, but was in need of much repairs. So many people over the last 4 years have sacrificed and worked extremely hard, remodeling, repairing, and restoring this wonderful old church, as well as giving of their finances to make our vision a reality. Actually, I should say God's vision. You see, this is really not our church. In reality, we believe God has lent it to us as good stewards to be used for His glory. We want to be like the good steward in the Bible, who was faithful with what his master had entrusted to him and used it wisely. So I want to give you a quick tour of what our vision is for these facilities and the many ministries that our church supports here at this property. It truly is amazing that a church our size of between 150 and 200 people have so many vibrant ministries that serve our community so well. We literally want to use every room, indeed every inch of this property, to glorify Christ and minister to our community in unique and powerful ways. Some of our dreams are already a reality, while others we are still working toward, and there's a lot more work to be done. That's where you come in. We want you to be part of those dreams and this vision, so there are tons of opportunities for you to serve. Follow me, and let's take a look at them right now. First, I want you to see our newly remodeled offices and meet the two ladies who run it, Elsa Heller and Deborah Gray. Children's church, women's ministry office, care groups, Bible studies, senior adults, a lot of things happen here. This is a lovely place that has had a lot of remodeling, and we're very proud of it. Now take a look at our beautiful sanctuary. It was built many years ago to comfortably seat several hundred people. It has a magnificent vaulted ceiling and a balcony constructed of rich dark wood beams. We recently replaced all the carpeting, which accentuates the beautiful marble floor. We also installed new lighting and a brand new state-of-the-art sound system so you can better enjoy our talented praise and worship team. We recently replaced our old evaporative coolers with a new central cooling and heating system so people are more comfortable as they worship. We have a cry room for parents who don't want to take a fussy baby to the nursery but still want to be part of the service, and even a live video screen of the service in our comfortable foyer for people who might want to step out with a baby or just be alone and still be part of the message. But let me tell you something more important. You are the most important part of this ministry. Here we have our youth room. Wow, what a place. Man, I wish I had such a place to hang out in when I was a teen. This was the original sanctuary for the entire church many years ago, and it's now devoted entirely to youth. It has a pool tables, air hockey, foosball, ping pong tables, projectors for big screen TVs, stages with mics ready for a live band to perform. It has a full coffee bar, internet access, a mini kitchen with fridges and freezers, commercial popcorn machines, furniture, and an atmosphere any teen would enjoy. We have a small but friendly and active youth group where we invite you to come and check it out. We meet each Sunday morning for a youth service while the adults meet in the main sanctuary. Once or twice a month on Saturday nights, we have the mix where Christian bands and speakers come and teens get to hang out and hear the word and worship in our coffee bar. So we want you to come and check it out. And this is also where we have Trail Life and Heritage Girls on Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. Heritage Girls and Trail Life are national youth ministries and are beginning all over the United States and are sponsored by local churches. They are kind of like Christian Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts that have all the outdoor activities, camping, hiking, etc., merit badges and community service projects, all like traditional scouting but with a distinctly Christian biblical foundation. This is also where several home groups meet during the week for co-ops and various activities. It's a really special place. And our newest ministry of all, meeting right here in the Youth Center, is Bethesda Christian Church. This is a small but dynamic Spanish-speaking congregation from Sunland Park and the Westside, meeting here each Sunday at 12 p.m. and several other nights during the week. We are praying God will use this ministry in our church to touch the growing Spanish-speaking community for Christ. Now also in this room, right next to the youth room, we have a 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. We have a great curriculum called the Gospel Project where children learn life-changing biblical truths. All the while, they're having fun games and crafts. We have one of the most popular and notable VBS clubs for children each summer on the entire West Side, with usually over 200 children in attendance. This is a wonderful place for your children to come and live and learn about Jesus Christ. The next few rooms are devoted to our nursery and children's church. We have a wonderful, well-run children's ministry and have had one for many years. Here is our beautiful nursery where we have had at least 2 paid workers every Sunday who care for our babies and toddlers. Each Sunday for special events, for care groups, all kinds of things. And this is to give moms and dads a break. This is to make sure children are cared for in a loving and safe environment. We have the latest cameras and monitoring in all our nursery rooms so parents can be assured of the safety and proper care of their children. Yes, children are truly a blessing from the Lord. And here at Westside Community Church, we want to help you in any way possible care for your children and lead them to be followers of Jesus Christ.
This is the Jesus Suite. This is an amazing room that was once an old empty classroom and is now full of all kinds of things for children. All these children have been taken out of abusive homes, and the CPS is trying to find a place for these children in foster care. But in the meantime, while they are waiting for foster care, they stay at our church in the Jesus Suite. We get to invite them to church. It is an amazing opportunity that the government can come together with the church to be part of taking care of these children.
All right, here we have a small but very special and powerful room. This is our prayer room. You know, actually we pray all over the church. We know we don't have to have a particular place to pray, but we took another old storage room and we converted it into a special place that's quiet and is made just to focus on prayer. Let me show you. This is a quiet place for you to come to pray, pour your heart out to the Lord, pray for your children, for our church, for the world, whatever the Holy Spirit puts on your heart. But this is a special place that we need to utilize even more in our church. Now, in this same hallway, we have another special room. This is our Awana office. And these are some of the classrooms that we also have in this hallway where we conduct our Awana clubs each Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Awana, which stands for Approved Workman, Not Ashamed, is based on the Bible verse 2 Timothy 2:15. It is a world-famous children's ministry where children from preschool through high school learn Bible verses, Bible truths, games, crafts, and become disciples and disciple makers of Christ long before even many adults. It is a powerful ministry that we are very proud to host. And in this room, we are proud to have the Youth for Christ regional headquarters for all of El Paso and the surrounding regions. This was once an empty classroom and now has been converted to this beautiful office. Now, Youth for Christ is a world-famous Christian organization that has been around since the 1940s when Billy Graham was one of their most famous speakers and just getting started. They sponsor youth Bible groups and disciple students in middle schools and high schools all over El Paso and even all over the nation. It's amazing how they are still able to get into public schools with the gospel of Christ. And we are so thankful God has allowed us to be part of this special ministry. In this room, we have another special ministry. It's called Living Hope Christian Counseling. And this is run by a man named Robert Hart and other counselors from his staff, which meet all over El Paso, and we are blessed to have one of the offices right here at our church. They meet several times a week. They counsel children, adults, people for PTSD, all kinds of family and marital counseling. It is a wonderful faith-based professional counseling service that we took 2 old rooms, and now we have this ministry instead. Here you see our clothes pantry. This was once just an old storage room, and a lot of people worked extremely hard converting this into a clothes pantry where we have little kids' items, children's items, teenagers, men, women. We literally have hundreds of people every month come, and they are supplied by clothes, just like it says in the book of James, and they're shared the gospel of Jesus Christ all at the same time. Here we have the Mustard Seed Cafe, and within the cafe, we also have our food pantry, and we started it many years ago. We are the only evangelical church on the west side that feeds hundreds of needy people every month. In fact, we have people from Sunland Park, Santa Teresa, all the way to Anthony who come to get food. And more importantly, while they are here to receive the food, we always try and share the good news of Jesus with them while they're here.
Hi, I'm Carmen Estrada, General Manager of the Mustard Seed Cafe. Thank you to Westside Community Church for the opportunity that they give us to serve the community of El Paso, not just the West Side, but the whole city of El Paso. We just have a year here in the Westside community, and it's been an amazing year. We see the Lord's hands in everything that we've been doing through the garden, front of the house, and here in the kitchen. We're volunteer-based ministry, so we need all kinds of people who knows about cooking or gardening. They don't necessarily know. We have master gardens in our garden that they are willing to teach anybody. And we are open from Wednesday to Friday from 11 to 2. And Tuesdays are food prep. So if you have a little bit time, or you know somebody who needs to stay busy, it's a great opportunity for them to come and serve the Lord here at the Mustard Seed Cafe. Our mission is to feed hungry people and to take care of their heart, and to be the hands and feet of the Lord, to reach out and be a bridge to connect them with the life and love of Jesus Christ.
This next ministry is truly unique and amazing. It's the Amigos Community Garden run by the Mustard Seed Cafe. Just a little over a year ago, it was simply an empty lot that our church owned, full of rocks, weeds, and trash. Now hundreds of people have put in many hours of hard work and love to create this garden. It is a brand new, up-to-date drip watering system where they grow organic vegetables that they serve at their cafe. We are indeed using every inch of our property to serve the Lord and the community to glorify Jesus. Now, next door to the garden, we have another marvelous miracle. We have the Westside Head Start Preschool for needy families. It serves children from the ages 2 to 4 years old who qualify. They now have almost 150 children where they are taught the basics to prepare them for kindergarten. They are served hot meals each day, and they have access to a wonderful new playground and our huge gymnasium. It's a beautiful place for children to come. Here at the Head Start Center, we also have a gigantic gym. Not only does Head Start use it, but our church and many others, including volleyball and basketball teams from all over the West Side. It's a great resource for the community, and we hope to use it as a tool to reach people for Christ.
Hi, I'm Lisa Backus, and this beautiful center is the Westside Pregnancy Center. Welcome. This is our waiting room where our ladies will come and their husbands, men, boyfriends. And what we're going to do here is offer them alternatives to abortion. Most of these women are abortion-minded that'll come here, and we just want to let them know that not only is this the day the Lord has made, but this is the day that someone can step into their lives, intervene, and help them save their babies' lives as well as keep them from being wounded post-abortive women. Westside Pregnancy Center is super proud of the sonogram that we've been donated from Farmington, New Mexico, and we already have a sonographer who hopefully will be here on Thursdays. The big thing about this is that when women actually see a sonogram and see that baby, it is a life. Before that, it's something nebulous. So we're super excited to be able to help women who are abortion-minded change their mind and save their babies with this beautiful sonogram. This room will also be another counseling room where our wonderful counselors will help guide the women in making a positive choice. This is our man cave. Very exciting for us to have a room that's specifically set aside for the men that may accompany the women, the abortion-minded women that are coming here. And we have a trained counselor who himself was almost about to abort when he and his girlfriend were 16, was pressured by his parents. They chose life, so he's just going to be invaluable for us. This is our room for the moms. They'll be taking classes that we're going to call Learn to Earn. They'll earn a coupon. As those coupons multiply, they will be come in here and use those coupons to buy items, things like baby wipes, diapers, baby shampoo, baby bath, clothes. We have clothing and need clothing if you want to bring some, from ages newborn to 5 toddler. Everything that's in here, nobody will pay for it. They'll earn it by becoming smarter moms. So help us out. Finally, this is our grieving garden. We don't have a name for it either, but I envision women coming up here who maybe they've come to us and we've been able to change them from abortive-minded to carrying their baby, but they may have an abortion in their past. So hopefully this will be a contemplative, peaceful place where they can sit under the trees, grieve, maybe have a stone where they'll write something on and make it like a little memorial stone garden, and they can leave what they did in the past behind. We're all about not just saving babies, but we want moms that can live fully, that can come to Christ, and that can be forgiven for things they may have done in the past.
Lastly, you see, I've given you a short tour of our church and our many ministries, and I don't have time to show you everything. We are thankful to God for all He's given us. However, none of these ministries or the building that holds them is worth a thing without dedicated followers of Christ. We want people to come to our church who don't know Jesus and will become new followers of Christ by the love and power of the message of what Jesus did on the cross. We want both the new believers and the, quote, mature believers to fill up every seat in our church, to serve and work in the ministries I've shown you, and establish new ministries that God puts on your heart. You see, we need you. Even with all these exciting ministries, we are still a small congregation and have so much more that we can do for the Lord in the community. We are praying the Lord will send us many more people who will help us love and serve God and love and serve other people. So please come and check us out and see if this is where God wants you to worship and serve.